Building muscle takes hard work, consistency, and most importantly, time. So what happens to your muscles when you stop training? 6 weeks ago I had a minor surgery which meant I couldn't train for 2 weeks. So in today's video I'm going to share with you how much muscle I lost, as well as share with you the 5 steps you can take to preserve muscle when you have time off. Okay, so after 2 weeks of not being able to train, I lost no muscle. Ta-da! Building muscle takes a long time. However, the good news is it also takes a long time to lose. So missing a couple of weeks of training for a holiday, a work event, or getting the little general sorted out isn't going to undo years of progress. I say this all the time, but working out is only one part of building muscle. During your time away from the gym, how well you follow these next 5 steps will help determine how much muscle you're going to lose. Step number 1 is going to be your nutrition. Whether you're bulking or cutting, when you can't train, you're going to want to put your calories at maintenance. Continuing to cut or bulk when you can't train is a surefire way to just either lose muscle or gain unnecessary fat. Also, the type of food you consume is so important. I know calories in versus calories out. However, the problem with just focusing on calories is you can start focusing more on hitting a number rather than the quality of food you are consuming. Not only will focusing on whole unprocessed foods keep you feeling more energized and more satiated, but more importantly, it will make following the next 4 steps much easier. Step 2 is going to be your activity. Just because you're not training doesn't mean you should slowly evolve into a sloth. Try to stay as active as you can be. Walking is probably the easiest way to achieve this. It's good for your heart, relieves stress, burns calories, and helps aid recovery. If you're unable to walk like I couldn't for the first week of my recovery, just do as much as you can and make sure to adjust your calories accordingly. I also find injuries a great time to explore new trainings or exercises that you don't conventionally do. For example, during my time off, when I couldn't train with weights, I simply switched my sessions to mobility sessions. This not only helped me keep a positive mindset while I couldn't train, it also helped speed up my recovery. Step number 3 is sleep. Sleep is probably the most important factor when it comes to recovery, so when you're injured it's important that you're getting good quality sleep. By good quality sleep, I don't mean falling asleep on the couch while you're watching Netflix while simultaneously falling down a Google rabbit hole. The food, drink, and screen time you consume before going to bed can dramatically impact your sleep quality. Try turning all devices off 1 hour before bed and taking time to relax and unwind. This should help your body release melatonin, a natural sleep hormone which helps your circadian rhythm. Using screens within 1 hour of bed has been shown to block the body's natural production of melatonin, leading to bad sleep and possibly insomnia. Number 4 is stress. As we get older, life can become more stressful. We have so many more difficult decisions to consider in our day-to-day life. Should I wear a hat today? No, you look stupid. Negative stress can impact our body in a myriad of ways, predominantly affecting the 3 previous steps. Being stressed can impact the quality of our sleep, and being tired increases ghrelin, the hunger hormone, which means you're more likely to make bad food choices. Bad food choices can leave you less energized, being less active can then make you more stressed, and the circle of life continues. Here are a few things that really help me when I'm feeling anxious and overwhelmed. Number 1 has to be journaling or writing your thoughts and feelings down. Something about transferring your problems from your mind onto a piece of paper just really seems to help. Also, talking with a friend or tapping therapy, which is something I got introduced to recently and I found really beneficial. Basically, anything you can do to get your worries, problems, and fears out into the world. Keeping things bottled up will only help them fester in your mind and cause you problems in the future. So we've covered the 4 main points when it comes to preventing muscle loss. Step number 5 is going to be enjoy your time off. If you're a bit of a gym head like myself, this can be a lot harder than it sounds. Try and make the most of the extra time that you now have. You could try something new, spend some more time with friends, or pick up an old hobby. Don't worry, before you know it, you'll be back in the gym grunting away. Bonus tip number 6, and this is a little cherry on top of the cake if you haven't followed any of the steps in this video so far, and that is recomping. Recomping is the ability to build muscle and lose fat simultaneously. This is something that's only possible if you're new to the gym or if you're untrained due to having prolonged time off. So even if you didn't listen to any of the advice in this video and you went balls to the wall and an all-inclusive and Magaluf, you should be able to get your lost progress back within 3 to 12 weeks, depending how hardcore you went. The take-home message is what you do on a consistent basis that matters. Imagine building muscle like playing the guitar. If you've been consistently playing the guitar for years, do you think taking 2 weeks off is going to lose all your progress? You may be a little rusty initially, but it won't take long before you're back to where you were. However, if you start taking extended periods of time off, stop being consistent, you'll of course start regressing and losing all your progress. Hope you found this video useful. See you in the next one.